to the 2006 PartyPoker.com World 10-Pin Masters. 16 of the world's best bowlers are just going through their final preparations before they get a shot at this coveted title, and the winners check for $30,000. The first round action got underway with defending champion from Germany, Jens Nickel, finding himself in a battle with the young pretender from England, Dominic Barrett.
Now then, Jens wants a strike, gets one, and he's closed the door. With another strike, he'll lock it. Job done, though, for the defending champion. He's got through a very nervous opening match, and he'll come out a winner, and he'll probably be glad to get this one out of the way, because it wasn't vintage stuff.
It's one of the best fields ever assembled for the World 10-Pin Masters event. Amongst them, USA pro bowler Chris Barnes, two reigning World Cup champions in Linda Barnes and Michael Schmidt, and three-time Masters winner from Norway, Torry Torgersen.
If he strikes, give him the trophy. Make no mistake about it, this is Torry Torgersen's lane. It's his championship, it's his event, it's his title for the third time.
$30,000, thank you very much. Now the crowd's going to involve, they're going to cheer him off the lane.
The last ball, he doesn't care. He's the champion. And look at that, the place has gone mad.
The next first round match is a clash between Europe and Africa, between two bowlers that know each other so well, but are yet to meet at the Masters. Sweden's Thomas Leandersson takes on South Africa's Guy Kaminski for a place in the quarter-finals. Interestingly, this is a title that Hall of Famer Thomas Leandersson is yet to win.
We're back here, and it's quite fun. It's always fun to be back for the World 10-Pin Masters, and it's a tournament that everybody wants to be involved in, and I've been really successful. I've been here since the beginning, and still haven't won the trophy, but I hope I can do that on Sunday. Everybody's out there and do the best, and like we hear, I mean, in this tournament we have Jason Belmonte from Australia, we have the PBA player Chris Barnes. I mean, that's a name that everybody hopefully wants to beat sometimes, and his wife is here too. Linda Barnes is a really good women bowler. Of course, we have the UK left-handed guy, Paul Moore. I mean, he's been ranked #1 in Europe the last several years here, and he's a really good player too. I'm going to play against my friend from South Africa, Guy Kaminski. It's going to be quite funny. We never bowled against each other, I think, in this event. And he had always been struggling in the first round, so I hope he do it this time too. But you never know. He's been increasing his game quite a lot the last years and starting to throw the ball quite better. And you never know with this guy. He is a power player, and when he finds the strike line, he can throw a lot of strikes. And I hope I can keep up with my own game and throw it really well, as I've done the last couple of weeks now.
Thomas's opponent is yet to win a major international title, but surely it's just a matter of time before the amiable South African does just that. But Guy Kaminski is well aware of the challenge that faces him at this year's Masters.
I think everyone believes that they can win, otherwise you really shouldn't be here. But to win the title is a hell of an achievement. You have to beat literally the best of the best to win the title. The matches are structured over 2 games, and yeah, I think everyone's got an equal chance. Playing Thomas, obviously being in the Hall of Fame, it's going to be a hell of a tough game. Probably one of the toughest in the draw. But in a 2-game match, you never know what can happen. So just give it your best, and in 2 games, if it goes your way, anyone can win their first round.
For Guy, the Masters isn't just about playing. There's also the opportunity to get behind the mic.
Yeah, obviously in the commentary box is also most enjoyable for me. As I think anyone will tell you, I do enjoy a good chat. So it's nice to get some of my own back on the players in the commentary booth. Only good thing is I only get to hear it after I've said it. So generally I'm back in Africa and 5,000 miles away and safe. No, but it's really enjoyable. It really gives you another perspective on the game instead of actually being out there. And I really enjoy it. It's nice to be able to, give the people back home some idea of what the players are going through. You're going to try and make it as exciting and interesting for the player back home, for the person watching who perhaps doesn't know as much about 10-pin bowling as obviously we do. So we don't want to get too technical, but at the same time you want to do the sport justice.
So, Kaminski and Lee Anderson, great friends off the lane, but about to become rivals on it. Your commentators for this match, Cass Edwards and Nick Halling.
Thomas to bowl first.
Bernie White is our match referee, as ever. He's a real veteran of this tournament. Keeps in the background, unless something's needed. And he's just issued the instruction that Thomas Lee Anderson will bowl first. It's the usual format, it's very straightforward. They will bowl 2 games. At the end of those 2 games, the player with the highest aggregate score will advance to the quarterfinals. The loser will be heading to Sweden or to South Africa. Lee Anderson gets a late hook, and too late. He's opened up with a right old stinker.
It's that 2-8-10 split again that we've seen before. This ball has just sailed on a little bit too long. It's got plenty of rotation on it. It's just backed off the head pin. A very light hit. And unfortunately, this is more than likely to be an open frame, as we've seen before. Obviously, as you say, Nick, if you're going to have an open frame, get it out of the way and then get on with business.
It is indeed an open frame, but as you say, it's over. He can move on, and there's still plenty of time for him to build a big score, but this is so hard to knock all 3 over.
Well, after having 4 balls warm-up practice on this freshly dressed condition lane, he bowls a bad one to start with.
So Guy Kaminski as the chaser in the first game. It'll be different in the second game. He'll be the lead-off guy. So he knows what he's got to follow, and he'll be delighted to see what Lee Anderson has done in his first frame, because he's got a chance to settle the nerves and put an early marker down here. Can he take it? No, he's left the 9. In fact, the 9 didn't get touched.
Yeah, the ball should normally take that 9-pin away. He's played deep inside, got a lot of reaction in the back end, a lot of hook on the ball. Just a fraction high. Chips the 4-pin away, but leaves the 9-pin, which is a straightforward spare, we hope. And the good thing for Guy is that if he makes a spare, he's going to take the lead. So at least he can say he's been in front of this game, no matter what happens.
But it's not who's in front after 1 frame, it's who's in front after 20 that matters. The early honours with Guy Kaminski, but an awful long way to go, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see Thomas Lee Anderson come straight back with a strike and make this fella do some work.
Oh, no getting away with it. We've seen what Thomas Lee Anderson can do on this lane in